Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. This video is to express my excitement over our new event, Elementary Escapades, that's coming out in just a couple days. Okada dropped a major bombshell at Reset because we knew that young Bronzel was going to be featured in this event, but had no idea that humanoid Mercury, and you see her there, will also be making an appearance alongside him. The crazy thing about this is it's similar to what I tried to predict in my This Month in Dragalia Lost video when we saw our first look at young Bronzel. I thought it'd be cool if there was an event in which young Bronzel and young Emil sort of fought for the attention of Mercury, with her being kind of like a motherly figure. And as it turns out, it looks like they're going to become children and be de-aged, so it's not exactly set in the past like I expected, but it also mentions a protective sister becoming a child, and Mercury certainly doesn't look like a child there, so I have to wonder if Luis, or perhaps one of the other sisters in Dragalia Lost, is going to be part of this event as well. You can hear Emil's voice explaining the event premise, so I am very, very excited about this one, and basically just wanted to make this video to let y'all know, forget about Dragon Special, humanoid Mercury is on the way. Okada has no mercy right now with us summoning for Galenot and Alberius, and now having humanoid Mercury just immediately on the heels of humanoid Midgard Stormer. I'm very excited about it. I have enough to spark for her, so I'm hoping to do so. And one of the reasons to switch into this part of the video is I'm excited to try her out against Lilith. Right now, Lilith is the content with the highest difficulty as far as water adventurers, but specifically only in Phase 2 of Lilith's Encroaching Shadow on Master. And not a lot of players are doing this. You do want to do it for your weeklies, but outside of that, it is something that I've seen a lot of players express some frustration with, or express that it's a pretty big challenge for them, just not having the right combination of units, or with Nihility, making it so that their built-up roster is not able to go to work as effectively. So I'm hoping that humanoid Mercury, being a really good water adventure, can make this fight, particularly Phase 2, easier for folks. And in my case, I'm kind of hoping I can do it a little bit faster because I've been having a lot of fun trying to lower my clear time and just improve my speed at this battle overall. So right now I'm sharing my fastest current clear, which is a 3 minute and 37 seconds. I definitely think that this could be pushed down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds, possibly even to 3 minutes for players who have access to multiple max and bound Gala Reborn dragons, which I'm not in that position, so I'm not able to do that myself. But it's been kind of fun to try optimize. I know we're getting time attack with a shadow enemy at the end of this month. Maybe it'll end up being Lilith, but if it is, it probably won't be the master difficulty anyway. As far as what I'm hoping for from Mercury, apparently in the picture it looks like she's holding a dagger, but I really wanted her to be more of a healing adventure with Dispel, just because that seems to be the linchpin in Phase 2. If you are going longer, you want the Dispel for safety and you want a really good healer. Not a lot of players have Jiangxia. If you don't have her built up, you can also build up Ricard, or you can build up Nurse Eileen. Even Dragon Yule Lily, I've made her work, but I think that she's a little bit more trouble than she's worth compared to Jiangxia, in my opinion, just because she spends so much time throwing presents onto people that she's not actually able to just charge up her skills by attacking, so that can be a bit cumbersome. Jiangxia with the skill prep is a really good way to carry shared skills, including overdamage, which I'm using here. And one thing you don't see too often, if you demolish the wing, as I did there, as the creeping corrosion sets in, you'll notice none of my characters are actually losing HP right now. It's because I canceled creeping corrosion in this particular run by breaking the wing at the right time. So it doesn't really come up often enough that you can plan around it. It's kind of a little bit RNG if you hit the wing just the right amount of times. But I thought this was kind of a cool result, and so I figured that'd be a pretty neat thing to share. Otherwise, we break, and this was one of my faster runs, I guess my fastest run right now, but it still feels like there's room to improve in the water phase. So as far as Mercury, I'm hoping that she's a dagger, but I think it'd be cool if she was a healing weapon type, if she had access to some Dispel. I just feel like the healing kind of fits her nurturing nature. Maybe they're going to put amps on her because amps are a way of buffing that is not affected by Nihility. It seems to be the thing they're putting on everybody these days, but that remains to be seen. And I don't know what element they'll go for with young Ronzel. You know, presumably the wind element, but Ronzel's been in the water element before with his summer alt, so maybe they could go back to water for his roots in Saint Latier. That is a city by the sea, so that could kind of make sense. If they do, he could potentially be another good adventurer to bring to this content. Maybe he would even have Dispel himself, or otherwise have a nice co-ability setup. It would be cool if Humanoid Mercury had some kind of unique co-ability as well, or at least chain co-ability. And presumably she's going to transform into a dragon form. You know, regular Mercury can cause Bog, or at least the High Mercury variant, so maybe they'll do something with Bog for her since she doesn't really make as much sense to use Frostbite. Either way, I'm really looking forward to it. Definitely going to bring her to this battle once she's released, and I do have enough to spark for her, so she is probably going to be a must-have for me, barring something out of the ordinary happening. So looking forward to summoning for her. I hope that you're in a position to be able to summon her for her as well. And as far as this clear, if you're curious, I will share my build after this. So this was 3 minutes and 37 seconds. You can go lower because of a time bug. If you switch out of the fight in the middle, then it'll freeze your time. But basically, this is what I'm using. So maybe somebody can take this and improve upon it if you are more of an optimization person than I am. This is kind of what worked for me the first time. I got like a 3-minute 45 before the encyclopedias. And so I found my builds and then kind of copied it over, where I think the only thing I changed was maybe made Jiangxia's a little bit more offensive because she has more than enough healing. So that's pretty much what I did. So that is going to do it for today, everyone. I hope that you're excited as I am for Elementary Escapades. Thank you as always for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.